just a quick hello from Andy over in the 101. It was just good enough to say hi and bye. And then I worked Nicholas in the 201, but that's about it, Roger.
Oh, yeah, I heard that. Yeah, when I left the house a little while, actually, it's probably been, let's see, what time is it? It was 5:30 here, so that was probably about 11:30, 12 o'clock I left the house. There wasn't a whole lot going on out here. It's pretty quiet. A few knuckleheads in the south making some noise in the southern states, but that was about it. Wasn't a whole lot going on, but so I didn't, like I said, I haven't been around this thing at all today. So, but like I said, just got home, so it's kind of good to know. I know the last few days I haven't really heard a whole lot out there either, but I know tomorrow I should be around the band, so hopefully, or earlier in the day I should anyway, so hopefully something might kick off. Kyoso?
Yeah, hopefully it's better than it was today, although I can't complain for the few decent contacts I've made. Oh yeah, and I spoke to Don in the 41 division, 41 radio, Charlie 012. Yeah, I had the day off, and I was hoping to hear some propagation, and just I was pretty disappointed in the propagation, but well, what are you gonna do, right? But you're banging in now. You're 10 dB over here. How does this thing sound? I'm running my Pride DX300 behind my 767. I basically got the 767 turned down all the way as far as it'll go, so I don't overdrive the amp. How's it sounding?
Well, it sounds pretty good. About a S7, S8 over here. I started the recorder a couple minutes ago. I've been trying to get a good recording of you. It's always, every time I hear you, it's always, conditions are falling out, or there's a lot of noise in there and stuff, but pretty clean right now. So I did start the recorder a minute ago. Later on, I'll put it on my YouTube page and you can see, but it sounds pretty good though. Those things don't take a lot of drive, so watch that little 4CX 250B doesn't take a whole lot to get it going, but good copy over here, and nice and clean. I don't see a thing wrong. QSL.
Yeah, well, I worked a few stations on it. I plugged it in later in the afternoon. I've had it sitting on a table, and I just haven't wanted to hook it up. I was afraid I'd blow it up, but it's running pretty cool, I think. Let me see. Yeah, about 18 watts into it right now, but the thing with this radio is it wants to jump up 20, 30 watts. The gain is just cracked open on the radio, and drive all the way down to nothing, so it's fluctuating anywhere from 5 to about, you jumped up to 57 watts on the radio, so I don't know, but I've been watching the amp, and it's been staying pretty cool, so I think I'm all right, as long as I have this radio turned all the way down. I'm running my noise gate too, so I think that'll help with the W2IHY. I don't normally run the noise gate, but I do have that on.
Oh yeah, no, it's it's good over here. Yeah, those things they don't take a whole lot, but they are pretty rugged. And I do have the books on those those amps if you ever do need them, and the schematics and all that stuff. I worked on a few of them over here, but I do have the books and stuff for them, the factory books, and a few parts, not too many for those, but I do have all the books. If you ever need them, you can always get a hold of me. I can email them to you, or scan them and then email them or something, or fax them or whatever. But if you ever do need those things, I do have them. But no, they work pretty good though. Those things, everybody I know it's ever had. I never really had them myself. I fooled with them a little bit though, like I said. But everybody that does have them, they do like them. And there's a lot of people looking for those things too. It's a pretty sought after thing. It's like somebody finds out somebody's got a one tube 250B or one of those DX300s. They start to trying to talk you out of it, but But no, they're pretty good little pieces. They're good thing is they don't take a whole lot of drive to run them. It's good. If you got like say something like a Cobra 2000 or a small radio like that, and they're perfect for those things. That's a real good combination. QSL.
QSK.
Well, I heard 2 QSKs.
Echo Tango 289 Florida.
Come on, 289. There's another one in there too. Another guy. I didn't really get a real good grip on him, but come on, ET289.
Okay, I think you're 2 Echo Tango 006. This is Echo Tango 289, operator Bob, Northwest Florida. I haven't spoken to you before. I just want to say hello out there, Larry.
Oh yeah, QSL. QSL now, Bob. Yeah, I heard you out there. I don't think I ever have talked to you, but I did hear you out there. I don't know. I guess that was about maybe, I don't know. That had to be about a week ago or so. And it was a little busy on the band, so I didn't give you a call. But yeah, I did hear you out there. Well, good signal over here too. About the same as Mr. Jeff. About S7 coming this way over to California. QSL.
Okay, QSL on that, Larry. Yeah, you're 7 and 9, 7 and 9, and 9 and 9. So I've got a good signal on this end also. Just want to say hello. I won't keep you on the QSL on the break there, Larry. Just want to say hello. Yeah, I heard you one time before. And you were real busy with some QSO, so I couldn't get a chance to break in there. But just want to say hello, man. Sounding good the first time I talked to you, I think, in California. There's not a lot of Echo Tangos in the United States, so good business there, over.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to move the antenna towards you a little bit. Yeah, that's one thing. There ain't a whole, compared to other places, there's not a whole bunch of us out there. But yeah, well, I'm sure I'll catch you out there later on. And like I said, good to meet you on the band, and hopefully we can do this again. I don't know if you got any kind of DX over your way. I was telling 045 that I just got home a little while ago and had the antenna pointed toward. Actually, it was still off towards Europe, and I was hearing a little bit of Asia in there right now, a little bit of Southeast Asia and Japan and stuff in there right now, but. I'm sure it'll go over here. It's a little bit early for. Actually, I guess it isn't too early. I'm sure it'll pick up though a little bit more here in a real quick. But yeah, I decided to spin the antenna back around up there towards the Great Lake area, and now I got it down there towards Florida. QSL.
Okay, QSL up 100% there, man. Yeah, the conditions have been a little bit fair. I made a contact with 101 Division. And just a few minutes ago, I heard a faint call from 201 Division. So, yeah, for us, our DX starts to fade out this time of the night, so we don't really get to, make a lot of good contacts that far over to the west. So, but it's good to make a couple contacts that way. It's not often, and it's usually not very strong, but it is fun there, Larry. So, okay, man, continue your QSO. Thanks for the break, and y'all have a good evening. I didn't know if you were talking to someone else in Florida or not, but conditions were out, and they came back in pretty strong. So, 2 Echo Tango 006, 2 Echo Tango 289. Have a good evening, Larry.
Yeah, right back. Yeah, good evening, right back. Yeah, no, I had just the antenna up there towards the Great Lakes, but now I had it over the other way. So, yeah, I might spin it back over there in a second. I did hear the other QSK in there though. I didn't get who it was, but I know there is another station there. But all right, well, that was 2ET. That was 289. This is 2ET006 73.
Okay, thanks, Alabama, John. Where's he at? California.
The other QSK?
205 Alabama, John.
205 in Alabama. Good copy over here too. About S4, 5x4, 5x5 into California. QSL.
Yeah, I was just trying to see if I can make the trip from Hamilton, Alabama.
Oh yeah. Now you're making the trip. It's when I got the antenna this way, it's pretty quiet. You got a lot of noise the other way over the Pacific, but yeah, I just turned around and talked to a few friends. So you caught me when I had my antenna back east, but no, good copy over here. I don't know if